I'm Steve Lavine from Transparensee. We're a search company. Now, when most people think about search, they think about Google and other companies that search unstructured data, text. We think the next big opportunity is in searching structured data. Now, databases power this kind of structured search today. The problem is they're not very good at it. Databases are garbage in, garbage out. If your queries aren't great, your results won't be either. Sometimes you won't get any at all. We solve this problem by showing perfect matches followed by close matches. Let me show you what I mean. Here's an example of structured search sitting on top of a real estate database. So I can't say nice house, Palo Alto. Free text search isn't going to help me here. I search by price, by zip, by number of bedrooms. Let's do a standard SQL query to the database, and you'll see we get one result. This is typical of this kind of search. It's the only thing in the database in the right price range, number of bedrooms, and zip code for me. So if I'm the real estate agent or the end user, I have to do a lot of work. I have to iterate my search again and again and again, trying to expand the price range, change the zip, change the number of bedrooms to find more things that really match what I want. With Transparensee, you don't have to do that. Here are the results. We still get that one perfect result in the database. Underneath, it says no more exact matches were found. We don't shut the user down. The following are close. And we see things that are all in the right price range. They're in the right zip. They're not 4 bedrooms, but we're seeing something we would never see with the standard database. Things that are 3 bedrooms. Our system understands that 3 is close to 4. A database would not. Now here's our break point. Everything under this is the right price, but suddenly we've run out of 3 bedrooms. So we're seeing 4 bedrooms that are actually not in the right zip, but they're in the next zip expanding outward. The system doesn't know our preferences, how to personalize the system, so it's doing its best to show us things that are good compromises without making me search again and again. So I want to personalize it. Maybe I've got 3 kids, I have to have 4 bedrooms. You don't have to search again. We do it with the touch of a mouse. We've got this slider at the top of the screen. I'm going to make the 4-bedroom criteria more important. And as I do, you'll see that the 4 bedrooms bubble to the top. I'll make the zip less important. Suddenly, they're all 4 bedrooms, starting in the zip that I want and moving slowly outward. Search once, then tweak the results. No pain, no hassle for the user. Now, I've shown you that Transparensee can help when you have no results found. The more typical problem is too many results. We solve this problem too. Here's another real estate search, and you'll see that a standard database has given me 121 results. So if I'm the real estate agent or the end user, I'm going to go through this looking for the best value, the best bang for the buck, the lowest price for the most features, like bedrooms or closest to the zip that I want. Transparensee can do this automatically. I'm going to tell the system to treat price as a vector. Stay between 600 and 800,000, but aim for 600,000, the low end of the price range. Stay between 4 and 5 bedrooms, but aim for 5 bedrooms. Find me that equilibrium point between low price, more bedrooms, this zip. Here are my results. You'll see that the first one is at the very bottom end of what I'm willing to pay. That's good. It's really cheap. That's what I want. It's in the right zip. It doesn't have the 5th bedroom. It has 4 bedrooms, but that's close. Now, the next one has 5 bedrooms. It's in the right zip, but the system is educating me. If I want that 5th bedroom, I have to pay $19,000 more. So I might say, hey, I want the 5 bedrooms. I want this zip. As for price, you know, that's the thing I care about the least. Have a little looseness in that ratchet. It's all been reordered as we've been moving the sliders. These are all 5 bedrooms in the right zip, and it's teaching me how quickly they rise in price. Seeing this, I could say, you know what? I can't afford this zip. I'm willing to compromise on zip. If you can show me things with the price I can afford, we've just reordered the database again. These are all closer to 600,000. They've got 5 bedrooms, and 30319 is close to 30327. I've just saved half an hour of work for the real estate agent. Now, you're all familiar with Amazon.com and the way they can say, people who bought this book bought these books. You can't say people who bought these houses bought those houses, not most of the time anyway. But you've got all this data on every house, car, whatever it might be you're selling. We can use it to say, here are the most similar items in the data set. Why are they similar? They're similar in terms of price, zip, bedrooms, baths. And now I've got my sliders. I can modify this in real time, find what I really want. Now, some of you are familiar with faceted navigation, solutions like Endeca, that have tremendously raised revenue on a lot of e-commerce sites by helping people drill into the database. We can do everything they can do and a lot more by adding this fuzziness to the database capability. Here's a database of cameras. I'm going to pick the cameras rated 5 out of 5. Now I'm going to pick the cheapest cameras rated 5 out of 5. If I was using a faceted navigation solution like Endeca, I would only see this first camera. It's the only thing in the right price range with the right rating. But Transparensee does not shut me down. It says, look, no more exact matches, but this one is the right rating, and it's only $1 more than you wanted to spend. What possible reason would you not want to show this to somebody shopping for an item in an e-commerce database? This one's in the right price range, but it's not quite the right rating, and here are my sliders. I can modify that on the fly. Thank you very much. I'm Steve Lavine from Transparensee Systems. We think we're the future of e-commerce. Please come and visit us at Pavilion 16.